Amazon, I did eBay, I did Shopify, I have brick and mortar businesses. Follow me right now as my main objective every day is to try to make money from the stock market. I'm on the road to 3 million. This episode, I'm not sure what it is, but this is just an intro. And right now you can see me break down videos on here on my YouTube. Look at the books, check everything out, and be in touch. Message me through here, Twitter. Get up with me. It's going to be a phone number, an email, and we can talk about any subject, stocks, crypto, what we need to in business. Let's go. So that January effect, that December effect, when you start to see these stocks, they're all going to start to make moves around that time, right? And as we see with NUKK, I think it was GLBP, DRUG, we start to see these stocks that normally, okay, NLSP, we'll look at it like, okay, this stock can go from 1 to 3, from 1 to 2, from 1 to 190. Those are big moves, right? Now, not saying we're going to capitalize on that whole move, but at the same time, with a stock moving 150% intraday, of course you can steal 30%. Of course you can steal 25%, opposed to a stock going up 50% in a day, or maybe not 50, but let's say a stock goes up 20% a day. You can't set up a play to try to get 15 of that because it might not work that way, right? So long story short, just like last December in January, I believe it was TOPYELL, Yell, before they got downlisted to the OTC markets. All these stocks, they made amazing moves, right? Nexi, NXI, NEXI, too many to name. I have videos on some, and as I'm putting out these videos, you're gonna see some of them I'm backtracking, right? And I see why the people I watch or even my mentor, like I see him record videos, webinars sometimes. He's in the bed, he's on the couch, he's sleeping, I'm just getting up, and he travels a lot. But when these stocks move at this time of year, it's so many moving, and they're moving at these times where you're either ready to hit it or you're not, right? Because just because they're going those 300% moves, I mean, we've seen stocks this week. I can't even think of the name offhand. I'm going to go into them in this video, right? But there's stocks that went 500%. SIDU, SIDU, I think it's a space AI stock or whatever, went 500%, 300%. I hit that. AVGR. So many of these plays, they go so much further at this time, right? So, like I gave you that example earlier, we're looking at something to go 300%, 250%, nice moves. But this whole week, we've seen stuff go 500, 700, 1,000%, right? I'm going to review a stock. It just went, what did it go? 50 cents, I believe, to like 8. So, what's that? 1,600%, 1,500%, right? So, we're talking about 5K being 80K, right? Now, did I take the full move? No. Would I teach anybody to take the full move? I wouldn't, right? But at the same time, again, that's 5K to 80K, right? What asset do you know that does that? What asset do you know that goes threefold in one day, right? 300%. What can you put 10K and it can go to 30K in one day? Not a real estate deal. I mean, unless you're maybe plugged in or you're already rolling, you're not going to do that on a daily, right? Even with these cryptos, like I got XRP behind me up on the chart. I'm going to go through all these cryptos with y'all, show y'all what I'm in. I'm definitely into some. I love crypto, right? But at the same time, from somebody who's researched all these assets and side hustles, penny stocks, low price stocks in general in the US market, I'm telling you, the percentage they go up in one day, the percentage they go, some of these stocks over a 10-day span, right? Some of them do it over a 5-day span. Some of them do it in one day. Some of them do it in 1 hour. And you need to know not to mess with those stocks, right? You'll see on this thumbnail, like being on the top of that mountain. And I gave the analogy to somebody the other day. I was like, look, if I said I'm gonna give you 10K, but you have to jump out of this building and land, right? Are you gonna go for that jumping from the 10th floor? You're gonna go for that jumping from the second floor, right? So some of these stocks, if you're playing them too high and you're playing them from the 10th floor, I mean, you could be on the wrong side, whether I can show you that they all go up or not, because they don't all go up infinity. It doesn't work like that. And they don't all go straight up. None of them go straight up or straight down. At times they do go straight down though, right? So be careful. So, I'll get into it. We'll break down, as many stocks as I can. And then what I'll do is I'll also break down the stocks that I specifically played out of these stocks, but that's going to be on the site, sooner than later, it's going to be a site you guys can get in, right? And I don't have any courses laid out at the moment, but these certain breakdowns on really, really, really important topics, and not even just important topics, but for people who already trade, if you want to see that strategy that I'm doing, I'll show you my buys and sells straight up, not a video that's remixed with audio and sounds. And this is just me trying to get followers and, trying to learn how to create content and all that. So, but for the real people who's really trying to learn this or who's actively trading, I suggest you to get on this because some of it is going to be for free, right? And if you give me your email, I will just send you that stuff free, whatever, no credit card, nothing. So we'll get up. So we'll start this off right here with Relly. I believe this is a Reliance Global Group, maybe real estate company, not exactly sure. Former runner for sure. I played this stock so many times, as you see. Made a nice move pre-market. I'm going to set the 10-minute for most of these. And I'm just going to go over some of these stocks that have ran in December, going into the new year. Like I said in the intro, there's going to be so many stocks that go further than they normally would go. I mean, this right here made a move from 1 up to 5, right? 200%. I mean, it's more than that, obviously, from the bottom to the top, but we didn't play it there. I played it in here and got a nice chunk. Now, what I saw on it was many things on the daily more than anything. I know the stock could run up and fail, but I also know it can run. I mean, look at right here, 5 to 10, 6 to 18. That's 300, you know, and it failed after that, but it ran up 300%. So I'm looking at it, looking at resistances. I played it. I wouldn't play this again. You know, this isn't a recommendation to buy or sell any stocks in this video, any of my videos. This isn't a course, right? But I'm just showing you what I was looking at, showing you what I see on a lot of these plays, on a lot of these stocks. Let's go. And this is, what was this, Friday? I mean, not Friday. This would have been, let's go to one day. Let me fix this scanner. I don't know why it's showing these. Okay, here we go. AMPG. This stock has been going. I had played this. I think I had put out a video on this 50 float. I mean, big float up from the 1s to the 4s. As you see, these other stocks, like I just showed you, really made this move in one day. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 days, you know what I mean, of nonstop grinding. And it goes from the 1s to 4. But to me, it's so dangerous at that point. So you see it, and it goes there. You know what I mean? And we go, go, go. It's up there, so let's see the news what they had. Raises 5.3 million in direct offerings. Announces closing at 2.2 million and 3.1. That's where they get the 5.3. So that's, I mean, obviously not good news sometimes, but the market can do what it wants to do. The price action is the news sometimes. You know, quote that on me on that. SVRE, former runner. I've seen this stuff. Oh my gosh, look at this. In one candle, it goes up 71%. You know what I mean? One candle. Former runner. I see this is splits. See, yeah, they have some news, I'm assuming, or it's just on. Distribution agreement, 12/17. And even this, I mean, they're getting squeezed. It might be the start of a run, right? One 5-minute candle. $1 up to 150. Now, obviously, that wasn't a play. That's not a pattern. It just MyBex, another former runner. I mean, it's been bouncing around all December, down from 50 cent up to 240. And I mean, this might look like a light move to some of y'all, but again, 184%. Where do you see that on the asset? No house went up 184%, right? Your $1 million house didn't go to 2.84 million. So let's keep going. Let's see. I'm just going through some stocks. Former runner right here, CMND, Clearmind. This had I know they had something, I believe, with pharmaceuticals, with psychedelics and things earlier in the year. I mean, you see they've been bouncing up and down all year, honestly. Down from 4, it's bouncing up. You see what I mean? Look what that looks like. So, do I say, oh, that's a cup and handle, or that's this, or that's that? I mean, nah, but I'll just show you support and resistance. I'll show you what I would look at. I didn't play the stock that day, but as you see, it runs up 1 to 2, 1 to 3. This gets crushed back down to 150. Right back in range. So, you buying it in the 2s. You know what you're asking for, or what you're looking for. Let's go to top losers. See some stuff. Oh, that's why I was showing it like that. Okay. There we go. Let's see some stuff. This one failed, so this one from 30 cent up to 50 double. Rain and fell. What was the news on this? TIVC. Advances in VNS and clear up 2.0. Outlines priorities. So just some headlines. CEO letter to shareholders issued by Secret Couch. AMPG. Stock I played many times, bouncing around and it goes. I mean, it takes a while, but Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's people shorting, it's people thinking it can't go any further once it breaks that too. It's like, I can't. Take a look at it on the weekly chart. Go to the 5 day hour. This went yesterday, I believe. Beautiful, beautiful move. I mean, from 150 up to 7. What's that? 350%, 300%, 320, 320% move in their intraday. 320% move in their intraday. Right. First initial move when it goes from 2 to 5. I mean, even that 200. Let's just go where it was at. View like 120% move. There's no red candles there. I mean, this is just straight momentum, straight fire on volume. I forget what news it's had. I watched it. Let me see. Spikes on high volume. You know, no news. Who knows what will come up in the filings or whatever. All right, let's stick to this chart right here. This three-way chart. It's a little better. Put it in the 2. And the 5. Actually, let's set it like this. Yeah. Okay. So as we see, you know, we have resistance up here. And people are fighting it. These shorts are battling. I get it, you know. Can't go any higher. Can't go, and then it doubles. Look at this. You know what I mean? Went from 6 to 4, oh, swung back down to 2 and it doubles. You know what I mean? Now it's hanging here in the middle. It's in the ground, in the high ground. Who knows what it'll do tomorrow, Friday, whatever, throughout the week. I bet this was a higher float stock. We could check it out, though. I don't even remember the float. I can check it, though. So, oh, man, this nice move. I don't even think I saw this on the daily. Dang. So it goes from 1 to 3. I didn't see this third day. It goes from 2 to 3, 50% move in a day. I didn't see that. But nice move on news. I played it. Let me check it out. I played it. And most of the uploads that I play, the big plays, they're going to be through the website. On here, I guess I'll just show, you know, go through reviews on some stocks, see some stuff, and we'll talk about some stuff. Maybe it was this day. Yeah, it was. It's day 2. This was 2 days ago. Huge move. Right? Huge move pre-market. Look at this. 5 up to 16 in one candle. 102%. And I mean, obviously, you know, 5 to 10. But it cracked up there at 15. It ran up there and tried to play around up there. Like, that's crazy. Look at that. Boom, boom. And I watched it. I watched it when it came up on the scanner. You know, dips back down, ends up running to 20. So 5 to 20, right? This is the December effect. I wish I had an editor. I haven't put a big snow blur avalanche pop up or something. It's the December effect. It happens. You know what I mean? So right here we go. Yep, 250%. Crazy. This had news. Let's see. This had news on promising HSN1 bird flu treatment results. Headline, some news, and some money. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? It's beautiful. I had nice, and on the site, I'll show you my records on it. You'll see my buys and sales all in there getting money. I already withdrew the money to the bank too. Alright. 5 day. DRCT. This was a crazy one. And then it kept bouncing. I didn't even know that it kept going. You see, this is the December effect. Editor, put the avalanche again. Look at this. So we got 50 cent, first initial move up to 250. That right there is enough to get somebody rich. If they put 5,000 in there and they got 25K, I mean, you know what I mean? 50K and they got $250,000. Look at this. Off this initial move. 250%. And then it dips and we get another, hold on. 250% move. I gotta plug my computer. So again, as we see, these plays are hard. These short squeezes, I mean, these might be harder sometimes because they're going so high. Whether you're going long or short, I mean, the range is different, the timing is different. Maybe the catalyst can be different, right? But as I said in the intro, these stocks can just go. So it goes to 5 from down to 50 cents. What's that? See, it says 500%. Let me do this right. Let me do this right. Okay. There you go. 808%. So we'll pull it up. I just pulled the calculator up. $10,000 plus. $10K would have turned into 90 on this one play. Direct holdings, right? Direct digital holdings. Probably something with Bitcoin. I think they ran before, right? Actually, I know they did. I just don't know exactly when. So, ooh, look at this move last year, from $2 to $35 or something stupid. You know what I mean? These stocks just go. Like, look at this, 2023 November. This isn't me making it up and saying, oh, I think because it is. No, I'm showing you. 2 up to 6. This looks small, but this is in June, right? I had played it back here too. I believe one of these 2 more. 2 to 6. That's triple your money. You see what I'm saying? So, moving on. BAOS. This one yesterday too. Look at this. This is craziness. I moved. 2 to 13. You're 50%. And I'll be honest with you, like the former runner thing, I can't say I shouldn't show you because, you know, you know how so we'll pull the calculator back out. What was that, 324%? So what is it, 32,000? You see what I mean? So you put in 10 and you got 32.4. Come on. CREV, this is another one. So on the daily we got, this would have been, you know, the second day, and it just goes super ugly. It ends up getting destroyed. So if I can get out of here. From the 3s up to 13. Yeah, this was, I wouldn't have played this. This would have been difficult. Really, really, really difficult, honestly. But let's go back to December effect, because we know it is that I made a few videos about. Look at this. From 50 cents to $78. I'm not gonna let you guys forget, because you need to see it. Go to the weekend. This looks like a stupid a meme coin chart, right? Look at this. From $2, it doesn't even have where it really started from, which is really, that's what we do got to pay on daily. One, let's just say one, because the pre-market we know it, but it has split. Look at that. December effect. 3,435%. Let's just say 3,400%. Come on. 10,000 to 134. Right? No. Yeah, it should be 3.4 thousand. Yeah. Okay. So look at that. 340K from 10,000. 340K from 10,000. Look. No, obviously we're not taking the whole move, but if you'd have just took the first, look at the first step. This is the daily time frame, 628%. Let's say we just took a piece of that, 300%. Let's just back up and see. Look at this move compared to the whole picture. Right? Got this whole picture. Let's change it so y'all can see it better. Let's go. Let's go midnight blue. Okay. This little bitty move. Look at this whole ocean. Look at this whole sky. We could have got boom. Which I did. I played it. And I showed you on the video. I don't even remember. I think I might have just played it that first day, to be honest. I really don't remember. I gotta go back and look because it's been so many. This was started back in 2 weeks ago or whatever. It's been 50 other plays since then. You know, opposed to, let's say in the summer it was only maybe 2 plays in one day. Now it could be 10. Let's look at some other ones that really went. Let's go one more. Since we're talking about December, LAES, another AI stock. Oh, let's look at this one. This one really went. YKey, AI, I believe. Let's go. Look at this move. From 2 to 14. So that's 700%. So, and it ran. Look at all these times it ran. And I say this lightly, but I mean, there's coursework in my videos. It's free. You know what I mean? Coursework, because yeah, you have to learn your own, you have to dissect things, but at the same time, I mean, this is free. So if you want to pay for it, you want to pay for it. But I gave you guys a lot of free stuff. I'm not even charging for anything right now. What I'm saying is, if you want to pay somebody else to teach you this with less detail and more fluff and this and that, I mean, but look, we got the former runner. I mean, it runs. What a great indication. You know what I mean? I didn't make the indication up. I learned it. Let's see. Let me pull up the. What was it that just did it? 20. Okay. YKey. This had it was AI, I believe. AI or drones, something of the sort. Higher float. 96 million. I don't think I looked at that, or I think I did notice that when I traded it, and I noticed it could have been an issue. But I feel like I made money on the stock. I got to go back and look. Maybe at the time, at another time, their float wasn't that high as well. That happens sometimes with these stocks. You can look at side dude as well. This is a real good. Oh, MPG. I have a separate video on this. I played this. Showing my entries and exits. That would be on the site for sure. As you see, when was it? The 13th. It goes. No, I think it was 11th. It goes from 70 to $4. 13. What up? So look one more if we see something. Seats outside. There we go. That's what I want to look at. Side space goes from the 2s up to 7. What do you got?